Hey guys, welcome to Red's Projects. Today, XG is going on a dyno, and not just any dyno, get the opportunity to use a hub dyno. So, very excited. Let's hit the road. Alright, so today we're at DSD Diesel, where Dan has generously let me use his dyno. It's a hub dyno. So it should be good to get some baseline numbers on the 6 litre NA, and then later on, once it has some boost thrown at it and makes a bit more power, it's a lot easier, a lot more consistent on a hub dyno. So very excited to give this a go. This dyno's never had a petrol motor on it, it's only ever had diesels, so we had to source the correct 5-stud adapters to suit a Falcon. So yeah, this should be fun. Let's get it bolted up and make some noise. All right, we're all bolted on the dyno, ready to go. Computer's all set up. Now, one great thing about a hub dyno is they're much quieter than a roller dyno, so we should get some really good audio from this. So this is just going to be baseline, so I'm just going to do probably 3 runs, and we'll see what power it makes. It did make 240 kilowatt with this engine on the roller dyno, so I'm expecting to come up a little bit, probably not that much. My wheels and tyres aren't that big and heavy, so it shouldn't be too much power loss from that. But if it can make a nice even 250 kilowatt, it'd be a great starting point for adding boost in the future. So let's make some noise. And just quickly, in case someone's clicking on this video and don't know about the car or the motor or anything, and really that's it. It's very basic, very easy setup. So just thought I'd mention that in case someone clicks on the video, they want to compare it to their car. It's a LQ4, which is an Iron Block Gen 3 6 litre motor. I call it Gen 4. Pack 12 18 springs, Holly single lane carbon intake, cast manifolds like VE factory exhaust manifolds. All right, that was fun. So I did 3 runs in top gear like you normally would, and I did 2 runs going first and second to kind of simulate a quarter mile pass. And you keep the same finish time and just have an early start time. And the ramp rate you set that to what you think it would do in the quarter. So I set it to about 11.5. And we get a run that's kind of similar to what it would do down the quarter. So you can see out of the, let's get rid of those 2. So our top gear runs, you can see our totals there roughly. Yeah, that's about right. So I've noticed with this car and the other LS that was in it before and some other cars, the more runs you do, normally it picks up a little bit of power every time. I give it normally 5-10 minutes cool down in between each run. But as the diff warms up, as the auto warms up, as everything warms up, you seem to gain a little power. So that's why I always do 3 runs with this thing. And then if we have a look at the 1-2 runs, you can see we've got a big spike here. Just ignore that. That's at 286. So the green one is the first one. I'd shifted pretty much spot on. The second run is where I tagged the limiter, and it's right about here that I shifted. Get a spike on the gear change, drops down, settles down. This white run went a little bit further, hit the limiter, get this big dip, and then the spike from the gear change, and then settles down and carries on, and made the same peak power up top. All right, so 277 kilowatt or 370 horsepower is my baseline. And I really like getting before and afters and collecting data. It just helps predict things. For example, like I know that it makes that much power NA. If I throw 15 pounds of boost at it, all things being equal and probably more likely on an engine dyno than a chassis dyno, but you should double your power. So 270 times 2 is over 500 kilowatt, which is 700 horsepower. So That adds up with everything that everyone else has done, but it's just nice to know I've got that saved in the computer, so I can look back and be able to draw conclusions and verify everything. But yeah, today's been great. I've had a blast. Always love thrashing my car on the dyno, making a whole lot of noise and getting numbers. So a big thanks to Dan from Down South Diesel for letting me use his very nice mainline dyno. It's a very expensive gear just to let an idiot like me play with. And that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Let's go home.